What's up, boys? Today we're doing some demolitionist, and I'm looking to try and focus on the impact axes with a ton of explosion radius so that I have gigantic axes that cleave through the entire screen of bugs. Probably looking for the fire rate artifact eventually, since I think that's the only way to get fire rate on them. And then we're looking for the high explosive grenade and the cryo grenade, of course, to get a lot of stats, but I'm not looking to put a ton of levels into those. Take the crit, or I mean the luck every time for higher rarity upgrades. And of course the resource scanners to go with that. Hopefully the gold scanner so we can re-roll more and buy a lot of explosion radius. These are pretty bad. We'll take the PGL levels since that fits with the axe a bit. They're both explosive kinetic weapons that you kind of want fire rate on, but you can't really get much of it for them. Damage. They also only have 2 upgrades available each, damage and reload speed. So you're probably going to be forced to take quite a bit of reload speed on them just to get enough levels, making it a bit less valuable overall, since it's pretty easy to get it up to a decent level. XP scanner, I guess we'll try it this early on. Nope. High explosive, don't have many rerolls, so we'll go ahead and grab that and try to get the mining going. Reloads, I want that on the high explosive more than the PGL. Main stat I'm looking for on the high explosive to mine out faster. I do want the levels, but it's not very good. Getting some early overclocks on it can be pretty helpful if you run into shellbacks or something that are really hard to kill. Triple grenade gives you a ton of extra damage. I think I'm gonna take the higher rarity crit damage though. More luck. And we got a shellback. Reloads. Going to need to find some rocks to help out with this. Another reload or a damage. We probably need to check the overclock here and hope for the triple grenade. There we go. Shellbacks are extremely hard to kill early on, so that'll help out a bit. See if I can bait him to stop right there and then go for the rocks. If I can kill some of the detonators over there, they might help, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that safely. Big reload speed. try and get some decent hits on him here by kiting close to him and hoping the explosions focus him, because I'm pretty weak and they're starting to get fairly ramped up. I don't think we have a ton of time left on this level. We're looking for the cryo or the impact axes. Let's go for the big damage here. XP, explosive, paint job. It's pretty early and I'm about to grab a decent amount of XP here, so let's go for the high XP. Reloader, paint job, that's a lot higher. We'll go for that one. Should be like one more shot on him, hopefully. No TNT, so let's grab the cluster grenades on that. Damage, sure. Some decent movement speed, big damage. I guess just the level for that. I'm mainly looking for reload speed, but nothing amazing there anyways.
Stage 1 completed. Well done. Taking you to stage 2.
Big reload, and I do have a decent amount of nitra, paint job. Some more movement. I guess we'll take some early reload speed as well to help mine a bit faster. Explosion radius every time, and then that's a kind of cheap level.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
Not as good as paint job, but we still really need the TNT for that one. Oh, I need to get a bunch of gold before I hit 25 so I can find the axes. I should have saved some there. You can probably go for 2 or 3 rerolls, but I don't think I can hold off now. There we go, thankfully.
Heading your way. Load up.
Big reload.
We can't send in supplies until you clear out the landing zone.
Explosion radius every time. Nope. That's pretty good, but we have a nitro scanner. Definitely want that for the weapon levels. Let's go ahead and see the second overclock here. Want me some fire rate for that one.
The swarm's heading your way. Load up.
job. I could use some decent levels for the axe since it's level 1 and it's the weapon I wanted to focus here. See if that's still possible. Axe damage. If I get the mining going quickly, then that might give me more levels in the long run, but it doesn't seem like I'm going to get that quickly. And we got a double shellback. If I can get the charges to stop out here, at least one of them, I can go for some good rockets. Please stop. Okay, I can probably hit that one. Axe damage. Decent kinetic versus reload, I'll take the damage. Can maybe try to stop them next to the rocks here. And go for both of them. Explosion radius. Durable damage works on the axe, but we could definitely use some pickup radius as well. Reload. I'm just gonna finish them. I hate chillbacks. It's so hard to hit them. I could definitely use some HP on an axe build to help out with the times that you're accidentally knocking enemies into yourself. So I think you need a decent amount of base survivability to help out with that axe damage. Explosion radius. Some nice armor. Big axe damage. We'll go for the overall stats for it. Some decent mining speed, damage for that. I can get a fairly cheap level for that. Don't have much resources left now.
This is a simple mining mission. Get it done, miner.
Paint job. Yeah.
Big swoon detected. Lock up and get ready.
Luck or reloads? Both nice, but this could get us higher axe upgrades throughout the run, and higher explosion radius, and that's what I really want. If I can get the detonator on the left side, maybe? I don't know if I have enough damage to kill a bunch of Praetorians, though. Doesn't really seem that way. Paint job. We still need to check the second overclock on that pretty badly. Axe damage or reload? Nah, take the crit chance, that'll give it more. Fire rates, we do need that for the axe. Ideally I would have gotten it later, but if I pass it up and don't get it again, that's really gonna suck. Movement speed does really hurt right now though. Reload into the second overclock. Nice, the TNT. I'm gonna push both of those way past 18, so paint jobs aren't super necessary if I can get some stats for them. I could use the second overclock for that one as well. And the elites are pretty healthy, so let's try and get some rocks for them now. If I can find any, the grenades might have taken them out. There's a lot of detonators there if I can pull them through them. If I don't kill them first. Okay, there's some rocks. We'll take the damage out of those. Okay, that second one had some nice hits. I think we're okay now on the elites. I guess. Explosion damage or a paint job. I might find some reload or something for it in the shop here. I want to go for the XP, but they're going to swarm the ramp and cut off my escape if I go for that, so might end up dying if I do that. Just the constant freezing and knockback keeping them off of it if I'm close enough to it. Movement, some pickup radius, paint job, sure. Doesn't get the triple anyway, so I'll just take some explosion radius for it and then ignore that weapon now.
Gonna roll the dice on this
Bit
one.
more mining, some explosive. I could use reload for that. And then I
I
guess...
always waste my money on cosmetics.
Although I was hoping for a lot more damage, we're kind of just leveling it with paint jobs right now. Damage, there we go. Go for the stat increase. I don't think the trails work with explosion radius. I think there's sort of two separate effects to the axe. As it's flying out, and then it explodes on the ground, and then it flies back to you, and I think the trails just apply during the initial and the return parts. And then the explosion damage is like its own separate thing, different from those. Explosion damage.
Sound just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Never been better.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
We'll take the reload for that, I guess.
Never felt better.
Supplies ready. Clean up the LZ. Sound just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
I'm not scared of you.
Axe level, sure.
So
It'd be nice if the axe got some cool new level 18 overclocks available to it. Nitro scanner, stage 4, sure. Since I don't feel like doubling the clip size really does anything when you're forced to take a ton of reload speed on it anyways. Still need 4 mushrooms. I guess a bit more mining speed might pay off with 3 different scanners here.
Well done. You got them all.
The claws actually drop quite a bit of XP if you can find a big cluster of them like that and AoE them down. Reload. Oh, that one's dead to me since it doesn't have the TNT. Oh, the lag spike. I need to look for some rocks to help out a bit with these guys. Still need some more explosion radius to actually be able to hit them a lot of the time. Decent HP, we could still use some more of that. Might have destroyed all of them with the grenades already though. Another decent HP. Axe damage. Got some decent hits on one of them. Other one is still super healthy. Oh, the flyer actually. Well, with him out of the way, I should be able to hit the flyer a bit more, since you have to dodge so much against the shellbacks. Although the axe is kind of knocking him out of my range, which is not ideal. And I'm getting some big lag spikes with all the explosions going off, so let's try and help a bit with that. I need to get some pretty good damage on him now, and I think all the rocks are gone. Crit chance, explosion. I really need some damage here. Yeah, the axes are making it really hard to kill the flyer. They're just constantly knocking him out of my radius here. But luckily I do seem to have pretty good crowd control right now. If I can just finish up soon, they're getting really strong, please. Sure. I'm going to try and get this XP because there is a ton here, and I'm going to feel super bad if I leave all of this behind. Big damage for the PGL. Alright, that's probably all I can get safely for now. Unless... Okay, now I think that's all I can get. Big damage, bit more mining.
What else we got?
I could still reroll a couple times, so sure.
Upgrade's gonna. I'm feeling lucky.
Nope, but we will take that one. Axe damage and a PGL. I don't want to reduce my axe's explosion radius, so we have to go akimbo here.
It's time to kill.
The dreadnought will emerge when you destroy the small cocoons, and watch out for elites. Keep your cool, you will make it out just fine. Well done, you got them all.
The saddest nitro pile you've ever seen. 20% shop, that's pretty nice with some nitro scanners for more weapon levels. I just wish we had some better weapon levels available than reload speed, since they get pretty low on that anyways. 1.19 and 1.54. Bit of kinetic damage. That was kind of close. I'm not sure if I can really hit the range guy with axes at all. So this could be kind of rough. Some more reload on that is fine. Did I knock those rocks down? Looks like it. I guess I have to try and push damage on the melee guy and run them out of heals. But my damage also isn't that high currently. Maybe I can just stay close enough that the explosions all hit them. Decent crits. And then also the pullback on the axes will probably be more likely to hit them if I do a tight rotation around them. There's some good detonators to explode on them right now if I can get those. Let's get a bit more damage here. Yeah, it's kind of keeping them even at least, but those detonators did help out a lot. I didn't know the twins actually did the instant jump reset as well. Or maybe I did and I just forgot about it. Man, imagine if he did the Juggernaut thing, where he just instantly resets it every single time. That would be so insane with the range guy also shooting at you. Global damage. I'm trying. I think they're low enough that if I can kill one of them, it'll be a lot easier now.
Threat level increasing.
guess.
I'm gonna do something.
It is buying me a lot of time here.
The bugs are growing stronger.
I think if I can pull him towards me, then my explosion radius actually is big enough to hit him now.
Well done.
There we go.
Immediate dreadnought threat eliminated. Objective goal tasks complete. Stage complete. The drop pod is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves. Gotta move on, Miner. The drop pod will head out momentarily.
Big kinetic.
Upgrade. That's a no-brainer.
Impressive work, Miner. The dreadnought never knew what hit it.
Bit of reload. I think I'm gonna pass on paint jobs for them now. Damage, damage. Bit more movement. Some explosive.
This gonna roll the dice on this one.
I mean, I can't really spend my nitra.
Dibbity dibs.
I could use a bit more
Makes
on
my
it, I
whole life
guess.
better. Nothing for me here. Let's
Another
try
reload
again.
for that. And I guess that will occasionally help mine out
My
stuff.
favorite type of clock.
Just not getting great nitra upgrades. I'll take a little bit of potency for it.
This is a simple mining mission. Get it done, Miner.
I just want the axe damage, but it's never coming.
Here we go.
Global damage. Huh, two hoarders on the same level.
Have to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
Ooh, explosion radius.
I want it.
Locate the LZ. Prep it for landing.
It is a lot of freezing. I'll take that over a blue, I think.
The scavengers lit up like a Christmas tree. They got a swarm incoming. Good work. Atomic supply on the way.
56 and 293. Might be worth it. Oh well.
Oh yeah. Now we're talking.
So my crits went up by probably about a third. And I got some crit chance on top of that. Should be a damage boost.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching. Well done, big gutball.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
if I get that to 18, it's kind of helpful. More pull radius, a lot larger explosion radius.
Threat level increasing.
I just really wish I could find more damage for the Axis, but it's just not appearing this run. Magnet would be so nice here.
There before the timer runs out. That part is not going to hang around. The top part is about to leave. Get your ass moving, miner.
Come on, freeze! Nice.
Elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you
I
make it back.
guess crit chance. Please give me some axe damage. Nope.
This is it. What else?
Nope.
I want another go.
I'll take some pickup radius.
Surely next time we'll be better.
Reload speed, I guess.
Whee!
Damage.
Too shabby. Gonna roll the dice on this
Paint
one.
job again.
Nope. Try again.
I'll take a bit of survivability, I guess. Can't really get much else. I'll grab some potency for that. And I guess finish that off.
Something epic with this. I'm clocking it to
Some extra explosion radius and crowd control.
Beasties to shoot and work to be done. Get to it, miner.
die a little inside every time I have to pick up.
Swarm protected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly.
Seems like most of the useful upgrades I'm getting are from gold, but I have 2 nitrous scanners and no gold scanners, so I can't really buy that many of them.
Swarm protected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly.
On the bright side, since the axe has crappy level 18 overclocks, I'm not actually missing out on that much on it. I guess 2 great legendaries for that, only 1 for the weapon I'm focusing.
Prepare to fight the Alliance. Big swarm is approaching.
I mean, it's only gonna give me paint jobs, so I guess 100% clip size. Like, I'm trying to avoid paint jobs, and it's the only thing it's giving me. The prettiest axe ever, I guess. Another XP scanner? But hey, at least I can free stuff really nicely now. More explosive damage.
All tasks complete. Stage finished. Your part is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves.
I'm pretty sure the cryo grenades are going to end up doing more damage than the axes, even though I'm focusing kinetic damage and trying to get as much damage on the axes as I can. But those big reload speed upgrades combined with some nice explosion radius,
Suddenly, never stood a chance.
I just don't think the axes are going to be able to compete here.
If you make it back.
Explosion radius, I guess we'll take that since I have a ton of nitra.
I already feel
The reload
stronger.
speed's already fine, but there is just no damage for it.
Upgrade. That's a no-brainer. Show me more.
Another reload, of course.
I want another go.
Damage, and it's a green.
What else we got?
Damage,
One
luck.
of these.
Load up and get going, miner. We have quotas to fulfill.
Bit more pickup.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective for the record time. Big swoon detected. Buggerman, get ready.
Let's take the crit. I'm gonna make the axes as strong as I can, which isn't going to be very strong, but there was an attempt.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swoon is approaching. Too much clutter. Those supply pods are Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll do it shortly.
Axe damage? Wait, that's just better. Nitro scanner, it's pretty late, but it could be funny. What are we looking at on reload? 4, 5, 6, 7, and I think that's it. So that would give me 10% reload speed, not great, and the main two weapons don't really use it. Since they are limited by fire rates here. Axe damage? explosion radius.
Get it wrapped up, miner. The longer you stay, the harder it gets.
Axe damage.
You'll get this wrapped up soon. It's all over, miner. Get it done, miner. The fights are furious.
Bit of armor, I guess.
Pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The gun pod is not going to hang around. I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back. If you make it back.
Axe damage.
Became a better dwarf. Just what I needed. Nope. Try again.
I guess we'll take
else
that.
we I'm a new dwarf. Let me try.
Kinda
again.
need all my gold to reroll, it seems like.
More options.
It's just all reload speed, but it's already pretty low.
Show me more.
Luck. Can't get anything else. Oh well.
I can't get enough of this rare stuff.
You know the drill, miner. Fulfill your objectives. Let's get out of here. Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
Throwable damage.
Take it.
Objective completed.
Just what I thought. Watch down. Let's get
Supply pod LZ is blocked. Please clear it out. There we go. Prepare for impact.
I think I'm going to hold the rerolls and then we'll look for pickled nitra on the last floor. Could maybe get nitrogenic powder here. Well, these are all trash. Let's do like 1 or 2 rerolls. Weapon box? Or an XP scanner? We'll just take the divers here.
It's a little extra special.
Then I'll look for nitrogenic powder or pickled nitra on the last floor. With all of their rerolls left.
Sorry, Mr. Your own flag been dreaming of something like this.
Big swarm detected. Buck up and get ready. Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly.
frenetic.
There are too many to count. Get it done, miner. Running out of bugs. More are on the way.
Big explosion damage.
Guess what's on the menu? More bugs. And they're plenty. Careful, they're going blood crazed. Work fast, miner.
Doing everything I can to put the axes ahead of the cryo grenades.
The drop pod is arriving. Get moving. It won't hang around.
I'm farming a ton of XP. Alright, I think we have like 3 rerolls left to look for pickled nitra, so we could get some huge numbers with that.
Let's shake it up. I'll take this one. Next. Let's shake it up.
Axe
This one makes me
damage,
want to be a better dwarf. Surely next time will be better.
PGL,
I'm feeling lucky. I want another go. Nothing for me here. Let's try
PGL, and
again.
some axe stuff.
I can't get enough of this rare stuff.
Can't reroll anymore.
I rarely go for this one.
Only one way to rouse the dreadnought. Destroy its cocoons. Kill them all, miner.
Let's get the job done and get back in a hurry.
Yeah, just a ton of reload speed that isn't doing a whole lot. And a lot of paint jobs as well that are useless at this point. Even a single gold scanner would have done a ton of work here since I had to pass up so many of the good global upgrades in the shop just to try and find some decent nitrous stuff. Honestly, it might have been better to just take them instead of re-rolling so much. try and find some damage for it. Nope. Nope. Big reload, I guess. 0.62. It's not that much on the PGL, but the axe has an absolute ton of reload. It's also throwable, so it's getting a few upgrades for those that the PGL wasn't. Alright, moment of truth. Nitrogenic powder, it's over 600% crits. I have 4 rerolls. YOLO. Nope. 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 Oh well, it came back to me. With slightly less crit. 709% crit. The squinties are probably a debuff at this point, but I doubt it even matters with that much. I'm probably gonna break out the boss here. I don't think I'm gonna hit level 100 here. Oh, I should see how much they're critting him for at least.
Well done, team. Immediate dreadnought well eliminated. Objective completed, miner. Get to the drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
I rarely pick one of these.
So there you have it. Try to max out the axes. I think we got a bit unlucky with some of this stuff. Very little gold to spend, not a lot of great upgrades for the axes themselves. But the other stuff was fairly strong. We got the triple on the grenade launcher, got the mining on the high explosive, had some fantastic upgrades on the cryo grenade. We ended up with 720% crit chance for 43% crit damage. Had a fair amount of explosive damage and radius. Not that much throwable damage or reload. Again, I did pass up a lot of global upgrades because I had very little gold to spend. We got the double stat bonuses on that to go with all of the explosion radius. Doesn't even show explosion on here. Kind of weird how some weapons are like that. Does have 140% on this page. But I'm pretty sure cryo grenades are going to be more damage than it. $17 million damage on my primary weapon. And then the utility weapons are at least 4 times that much, up to like almost 7 times that much. I feel like that weapon could maybe use some buffs if it's going to be that much worse than my utility weapons, but oh well. We also scaled the PGL up pretty decently. The ammo rig applied to both of those, main way to get fire rate on them. A lot of nitra that eventually went into the powder. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.